What's up, everyone? Your Oppao back here for another, hopefully, super entertaining gameplay playthrough for you. This time, I'm playing Mass Effect 2. Now, before you say, wait, Mass Effect 2? How could you play that if you haven't even played Mass Effect 1? I have. I actually played it on Twitch when the Legendary Edition came out, and I will link the first playthrough, well, my playthrough of Mass Effect 1 in the description if you want to see anything you missed out on. And with that said, I'm gonna get started. So, let's go. In Mass Effect 1, I made my character a male, but I kinda wanted to change it in Mass Effect 2. Cause like hopefully it transfers over. Why would I wanted to put subtitles on, but alright. A BioWare production.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
I like his eyes. In 2183, the heart of the galactic community suffered a devastating attack. The Citadel space station was invaded by a synthetic Geth army attempting to open a portal for the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization every 50,000 years. Commander Shepard led the defense, saving the Citadel, but at a great cost. Thanks. I just wanted to read that. EA. We're back to the Normandy.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses.
Well, I think it's interesting. They just like toss you right in.
Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here. Shepard! Get the hell out of here! Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Okay, now that we're finally in, I can change some of the settings that much need to be fixed. Where's the subtitles option? Gameplay. Okay, cool. And give me 1 second. Okay, we're good to go.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
So I know it's only 1 game later, but graphically,
Hold together. Hold together.
this game is like such an upgrade compared to the first game. Well, I don't know how long the development was for how long the second game took between the first game, but like this already looks so much better. And not just because it's on PC, but you can just see how much they improved and probably with little time. Joker. Jokey joke.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
I love how fast he gave up.
Going around for another attack. Watch the arm. Commander! Shepard!
What an intro. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. If you skip this option, Shepard's backstory, default backstory will be used. Would you like to use it? Yeah, use the interactive comic. Oh, Dark Horse Comics did this. That's pretty cool.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way.
Wow, this is actually from the very beginning.
Where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. It hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me.
This also can serve as like a little refresher for me, because I beat it
Could barely breathe.
like 2 months ago.
Everything went black. And then I saw something.
The vision.
A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help.
Show the squad.
For Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me that he was suspicious of Saren.
I always brought Garrus and Tally with me when I go on my missions.
Led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever
I don't know. Rex just never meshed well with me. He just never really did.
The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally, a tech expert with a knack for hacking.
But the team of
Some information on
Tally, Garrus, we three of us, we're the dream team.
Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the
I don't think I ever brought Liara with me.
And the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara. A Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing
Maybe in this game we'll
and a new appreciation
we'll
for
actually,
Asari.
I guess, use,
Her technique
or
for accessing
yeah,
my vision
use the right
was
word.
unexpected.
Usually are more
Not at all unpleasant.
when we're on missions.
Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with the
Caden's another one I
As
would
commander, I knew it
sometimes use him
the mission.
until as a commander I knew either relationship had a potential to interrupt the mission. Do you want me to? I mean, of the two, I'd person about Liara, I guess.
I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently, she felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he didn't.
Oh, that's so like that's definitely not how mine went. But I probably should have put the mission goes first. Oh well.
Queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before.
Yeah, this I remember. I 100% saved her.
Couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins.
I at least feel like that'll
And the Queen was true to her word.
come back in
Drones with her.
some good karma.
With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than
Oh, the Vermeer music is playing again.
It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease.
I actually really like this though.
breeding and taking over the galaxy.
Like I know I've said it a couple times, but just
Saren was breeding were slaves.
this little interactive backstory
That obeyed Saren's will.
that you can
Destroy the base and all its
put in your
resources.
choices or
Rex disagreed.
change, you know, your choices.
Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real.
Yeah, this part was where if I had to, I would have killed Rex, but I didn't kill him.
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks.
Yeah.
He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction.
Yeah, this choice.
We planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone.
No.
It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried. but I wasn't
So when I got to
enough.
this choice,
I
originally
only saved one of them.
I saved Caden because I didn't think, you know, stuff would happen. But I eventually was like, I'm sorry, I gotta save Ashley. I'm like, I'm sorry, Caden.
Caden was a good man and a great soldier.
He's like, dude, I'm sorry.
But I had to choose.
Like, if it's between you or her,
I chose Ash.
it's Ashley.
The last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew.
And not shortly after,
We were just
Ashley,
against Saren's
and our
army.
Shepard.
I assured them all that
Wow,
despite
wow.
the odds, we could defeat him. Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we put our feelings aside for the sake of the mission. But wait. We gave in to each other,
This was,
and it was perfect.
again, 100%.
It lasted.
What did not happen to me. It happened with Ashley, but not with Liara.
I discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He'd caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy.
With this, I know for a fact I wanted to sacrifice the Council, but I chose to save them.
The Council had to be saved. They represented the heart.
I was like, I got to. I has to. I needs to.
Fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities.
Oh, this right here.
First counselor was left to me to
The easy choice.
On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice,
Captain Anderson. Keith David.
soldier, tough but fair, but a friend and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
It's pretty easy.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself.
Yep.
The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. None of that mattered if the
I
Reapers
do
were
like
still
that
out there.
the
And if they were all as
Bem
powerful as
Shep,
Sovereign, we could
as
find a way
the
to stop
cool
them.
kids say.
I had to find
She's
a way.
voiced by Jennifer Hale.
I gathered my crew to
She's a very good voice actress.
Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Yep, just another routine mission. So is it creation time now?
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Oh, they found us.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Ew. We got the blood flowing again, got the little body tissues. Ew. About something goes in our spine. We got the heart. Ew. We got the brain, we got the skull, the cranium. I got a trophy missing in action. Okay, let's do this again. Oppao Shepard. I don't know why. Obviously, we're doing custom. Custom appearance. Oh, actually, first of all, this is weird because, like, some of these are just not regular colors that you would use. A lot of these are like alien ones. Yeah, because this is just like straight up. I guess we'll have to go with the I don't know, I can't tell if this is my monitor or it's just the game itself. It might have to be this one or this one here. Cause or maybe this is, yeah, okay, maybe this. No, I don't want to mess up her face or anything. We'll do this. Brunette. Okay, now it's looking better. Now comes the fun part. So, at least keeping up with what I did in the first game, we're making that our Shepard's hair. Now hair, what do we got? There we go, thank you. This, sometimes in games like these, I just want like a simple, yeah, ponytail right there. There's a bun. Yep, this will do. This works for me. Makeup. Let's make her look fancy so we know she's the main character. Black lipstick. Blush color. Eyeshadow. I don't care too much about that. But here's what our Shepard will look like. So last game, I used Vanguard, but apparently I didn't even play it the way you're supposed to. So in this game, I'm gonna do Vanguard again, but I'm gonna try and use powers more. Because in the first game, I was basically a soldier, but I was Sentinel. I mean, Vanguard. So yeah, I'm gonna do Vanguard again. We were Earthborn. We're a hero, you risk your life to save your own fellow soldiers and everything. I think I chose War Hero too. And this is our Femship, our Commander Shepard. Yes, confirmed.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings.
Yeah, it's Stephen Blum.
Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Thank you, Wilson.
She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative.
And
Don't try to move.
And Miranda is everyone's favorite Mass Effect character.
Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. It's too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Oof.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other.
They're just putting us back into it immediately. You love to see it.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. To wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Oh, right. This game. Oh, okay, cool. So
Someone's hacking security.
they actually added the cover in this game. In the first one, you had to like run up to it, and then you would do it.
Like they set up a barricade to try.
I actually like that in this they at least, you know, said, hey, you know, it would make more sense.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Ooh. I'm trying to run. I'm just pressing buttons. Maybe I should just stop.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Okay, I get it. I already zoomed in. Yeah, I think I say anybody else? We good to go? No, we're not.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Yeah, I'm already really liking this so much more than the first game. The sequels tend to do that. They improve on, like, you know, holy moly. They improve on the stuff that is, you know, in the first game that... Ooh, pick it up.
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
We've been spotted.
I be honest with you, I couldn't even tell if I hit that or not. Apparently I did. Wait, which way did she say go down? Miranda? Oh, silly me.
Hurry, get to the door. Run.
Forward and hold A to run. So you want me to just run through fire, Miranda? Oh, cool. You have a quick switch too. Oh, they explode. Whoa.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. And nobody seems to care that we
Hello. Oh, oh, okie dokie. Access the logs. Oh, take guard. I mean, take guard, take cover. Dude, how about you shoot them?
Doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
One, I mean, it's cool that we have a black man in the game. Well, another one, but, what's up, Jacob? I need answers.
I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you.
You know, it'd been cool if I could have had that skin tone.
Stationed here for
Hostiles detected.
Jacob Taylor.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Yeah, I mean, lead the way.
Your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Oh, we're already doing that already? Yeah, that's, charge. You think it's meant to be meant to be... Yeah, I won so many fights with that. God, this game just feels so much better already. I know I keep saying it. Now I have questions for you.
Anywhere. I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Explain everything.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived.
Oh.
Two servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Oh, alright.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance.
Whoa.
Could be anywhere.
2 years.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Yeah, tell me about the attack.
Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Okay. Alright, with the crew. What about my injuries?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me.
Oh, so yeah, 2 years, my guy?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
Yeah, talking about the Project Lazarus. Like the Lazarus
Were
pit?
there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring
So I
you
guess,
exactly as you were.
like, regenerated
Still you.
cells and stuff,
Just might
maybe?
have a few extra bits and pieces now.
And then some of the cyber stuff we saw. What about you, Jacob?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this.
Okay.
Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
And tell me about Miranda.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
Didn't sound good.
Some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Alright, we gotta go. Thanks, Jacob.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech.
I actually really like the scars on her face.
Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
And that's actually gonna do it for me today. So I hope everyone enjoyed part 1 of Mass Effect 2. I will be playing more of this, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I was